Just getting this set up. Awesome. It's a Sunday, and I don't remember what we were doing. Which is usually the case. I never remember what we're doing. Here's tomorrow's weather. It's going to be great out. You better enjoy it. There, Floof. You look happy today. There, Oreo. You look happy. Possibly. Did I? I think so. Because I have my axe back, so I assume I did. One can hope. Of course, we're also doing the old dual stream, even though I'm still recording this because, you know, just in case. But I know I haven't fully uploaded all the parts for YouTube, so there's some missing here, but that's why this will probably, once I'm done streaming it, if everything went smoothly, I can unlist it until the new one comes up. Yeah, we finished our second upgrade. We finished that the last time. We were like, I was like, oh man, I get to go rest in my new bed area. Oh boy. I was also trying to catch fish because of, I don't know, someone's birthday. And I've been saving a handful of mayo for a little bit. And then eventually I'll start selling them. Do I need to do this? Is that just for a cosmetic thing, or? Who uses a fireplace? I didn't mean to run outside. Yeah, I was trying to. That's if I'm lucky to get any fish. That's why I gotta, like, not do anything for the day and just focus on it for one day, and hopefully I can at least get an inventory full of fish of any size. Just be happy with that. I'm gonna sell a few and then save the rest. One more. Yeah. Because we got like well over 20, and it's not like this is hard to come by. Dog's like laying on his back, but his face is like in the table. Actually, I have 5 small fish. I just need like 3 more, and I'll be happy with that. If I can get like 3 more small fish, then we're good. Piece of wood. Like, cannot look away. I feel like if I ever look away, I miss it. It's so hard to do when you have so many problems with focusing. I'm not medicated enough for this. He's a simple person. I like him. Now I'll go over here. I have had a little bit better success at rapid firing with fish grabs over here at times. Another piece of wood. Good at catching wood. So he's pretty much just like, I don't care for much, but I'll take it. But I'm not hating it, but I don't like it. But he's just like, I want fish. Give me fish. Is Juan the one that's the salesperson in the inn? I always forget. Does not surprise me. I feel like nothing surprised. Nobody's surprised by anything I do. I miss the days when I could pull out random games and people were surprised. Then DK came along and he knew everything. Never shocked by anything I do. But I've also, I kept talking about how I wanted to do The Sims, and I couldn't really figure out what I wanted to do. Every time I play The Sims, I just make a bunch of us, throw us in a house, and that's fun. I don't mind doing that. But I was trying to think of, like, a series I wanted to do with it, like something that had a goal. And I think I have an idea of what I might be doing towards the end of February as we lead towards my birthday. I might have an idea for one. So that we can do something with The Sims, at least even all of the Sims games, like 1, 2, 3, and 4. It'd take a while. That's why I said it might be a little bit towards the end of February or a little bit in the middle. I don't know where. It's not going to take terribly long, but I don't want it to be like a fast series either. But since it's all going to lead to my birthday, playing The Sims, I was going to make each Sims game, a me character, which I've already done when it's like when I made the streamer / our house where it was all of our characters. But I was going to make me. And then, but of course, Sims 1, you don't age. There's no aging in Sims 1. So the idea for Sims 1 would be just try to get as far into my job as possible with promotions and try to have a decent house of fancy stuff. That's pretty much it. Try to have a fancy house. Sims 2, 3, and 4, since you age, it's play my life until I die. And each one of them is a different version of me. So I'm not always going to be like the same job, the same whatever, with the same quirks or whatever. It's going to be some different variant of me. But I also don't want to start as just an adult to then go to elder or a teen. But I'm going to start as a kid. But of course, you can't just be a kid when you do them. That's a dead fish. So each game, at least after one, or even one, I might put someone in so I have a partner to like a friend to talk to. So it's for the social problem because the character always gets so lonely. But I was thinking of like each one of them. What if you guys are going to be my like caretaker as a kid until I am old enough to where I don't need that person anymore? Or they die of old age. And then just go through the series of each game, just seeing how my life is just trying to be successful and have a rich house and or family. And then once I'm dead, it's over. Like, that's it. We're not going to carry on my kid's legacy or whatever if I have a family or anything. It's just like when my thing dies, I move on to the next. If I die on a like in an event of a fire, then I guess we move on or we start over. I don't know which yet. But I thought of it as an idea for The Sims, just to give me a reason to play it. Hey, look, more wood. I've got, out of all this time, I've caught a dead fish and 3 blocks of like wood. 3 logs. 3 fat logs of wood. At least I have a few fish to give them, but I'm not going to have a lot. I can't pull out of my pond. Fucking sucks. Fishing sucks. Anyway, want to play web fishing? Whoops. Well, that was an eventful day. I sat all day. I have hypothermia, freezing my ass off. What did I do the whole time? I fished a whole lot of nothing. This is nice. This is a nice place. Fishing's great. You're shocked that I've never played a fishing simulator type game. I actually tried to play one, but in the similar regards of how farming sim is, too many complications. Too many, like, it's mainly down to, with fishing, this fish likes this bait. This fish likes this bait. And then I just don't remember. And then for some reason I panic because somehow I forget what a lake and like what's between an ocean and like a lake or something when they're telling me. It's like, this is for saltwater fish. And I'm like, am I in saltwater? Clearly somehow forgetting where I am. Like, clearly I'm not in the ocean. But for some reason I'm panicking. I really want to give Farming Sim another try. I feel like if we could... Oh, hey, buddy. You have a wonderful house. I bought something special for you. No matter how nice the house, something is missing when it is empty. Look at this flower vase. Just 5,000 to make your room gorgeous. Well, I'm going to wait until Shadow tells me because more than likely I could be getting scammed. Buy it. The great thing about this flower vase is that you can put flowers in it. Sweet. Happy birthday, D. Ryder, with all the best from the far across the sea. Kai. Happy birthday. Take care of your health. They said happy birthday to me. You know, I think it was already past my birthday. I'd like to give Farming Sim thing again. If I could just figure shit out, probably would be pretty fun to play or as a chill game. But there's just a lot to it. There's a lot more shit than your usual, like these games where it's very archaic, where it's not terribly in-depth. When it comes to needing, like, the right soil and the right this and the right machinery and the right all that. It's like, it's pretty simple, straightforward. I want to play like, we only did it for a little bit, but I would love to play like the Snow Runner or Mud Runner game again, where we were driving vehicles through terrible terrain and me getting my vehicle stuck and everything. I know no one really cares for that stuff, but I had fun with it for a little bit. And I'm like, I'd like to do that again. It's like just a nice break from everything to just chill out and be stupid. But no, I got to play the games I want to play. I don't even know how. That's why Princess and I are going to play Fast Food Sim. The fuck we are. It's like, okay. You don't want that stress. Well, I worked in fast food. I'm fine with it. The issue is it's always depending on the game mechanics if it's a pain in the ass or not. I remember when we played Overcooked. We played it once together when you were back when you streamed, and I kept yelling about raw meat on the ground or something. I think it turned into a clip at one point before you probably got rid of it. I mean, I'm not good at it, but I'll play it. But if we start, just, you know, I'm awful, so you're gonna yell at me. No one likes to play a lot of those things with me because I play a lot of simulators and a lot of things like that stuff like not very seriously to a point where it's not entertaining. Instead, it's more of like I want to do whatever the game mechanics and the job is. Like if I play fast food sim with John, right? He's just going to try to figure out how to glitch himself into a toilet. Like that's not the point of the game. I'm going to try to figure out how to do things. And then if glitches and breaks happen, cool. But I like to, you know, have fun banter than try break game. Don't worry, I'll know what Violent Princess is like when we eventually play Dokapon and she kicks my ass. Really, that's the one thing, like, I'm excited, but I get a little sad as a streamer person that does this stuff. Ooh, hey, finally a fish. I just need like 2 more. Or something like that. The one thing that bothers me when I stream is, it's not like a thing, it makes me more sad. It's because I'm so slow at playing games. Like when we played through Spider-Man 2. Like everyone already knows what the outcome is if you watch other people. If you don't watch anything, that's cool when you're surprised and stuff, but it's like that's the thing that sucks is when people know, because I like the idea of everyone not knowing. So that's why I'm excited to play Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. But what's going to suck is I'm not going to be able to keep up with everyone else does. Everyone's going to play that game that you might follow, or you might find someone that's playing it. They're going to play that shit for like 12 hours a day until they beat it in like the week. I'm probably going to play it once or twice here and there in chunks. Stop, play it again, stop, play it again. Whenever the itch occurs, or I play it all week in small chunks like I did Spider-Man. And it's not like anyone spoils anything. I'm perfectly fine and happy that no one spoils anything. It's just more of like the excitement of like the surprises that happen aren't going to be there because it's like, oh, everyone already knows but me because I can't watch other people play it because it'd ruin it for me. It's like the one downside to a streamer is when everyone knows versus like we're all in it to not know. That's why it's fun when it's super new. It's kind of like why I like playing either games that are really new that no one knows or hidden games that people are like, what the fuck is this? And they're interesting. But I guess the one of the fish from my stream. I didn't do it. Who's eating these? Who's eating these fish? And then putting the bones back in. But I guess the one good thing with Kingdom Come, I mean, the main story of it's going to be the same for the most part, but like the choices along the way and the dialogue will at least be somewhat different between people because of all the different play styles. I mean, in the end, most of the outcomes are pretty similar. There's just like, you know, there's going to be those quests that it's like, you can solve it by beating the shit and killing this guy or robbing this guy or be nice. Piranhas. There were piranhas. Why can't I catch one? I'll take whatever fish I can gift this guy. This Princess and I have played Plate Up before. It was fun because it was with John involved. It's always turns into everyone's fighting over what the fuck's the most efficient way to put the kitchen together. I just sit there, smile, and wave. John's trying to solve an equation when it comes to setting it up, and I'm sitting over here like, this is nice. I'll be taking that produce in the bin. It's some real nice produce. God damn it. Hey, fish. All right, you know what? That works. All right, nope. Eh. It fertilizes the field. I don't think that's how that works. That's 7. You know, that's good enough for him. He'll be happy with 7. I'll try for one more, but if I don't get it by the end of today, then he's sticking with 7. Now watch me pull a random one right here. Not even in the water. Now it's quiet and I'm alone. Not even the sound of rushing water going by. All right, there you go. There's your fish. All right, I got all 8 that I want to give him. Now he really should be happy. It's 8:20. It's kind of early, but I'm just going to go to sleep because I don't really want to go and chop something and then have to go into the bath, and then it's going to be late, and then I'm going to suck. So I'm just going to have him go to sleep early. At least we have all of what we want. Got the fish for him, so he'll be happy with that. Really want the guy to finish making the maker so I can start getting to make my jewelry. So I can actually start, you know, flirting. If flirting was me standing down the hallway throwing jewelry at someone going, hey, you like that? No, just get me out of here. Get the ball. Get the ball. Ball. How can I help you? The power berry you ordered came. Gross. I delivered it. I mean, if it teaches me recipes and stuff, that's great. But the issue with that is that If it's not putting the recipe anywhere, I'm just gonna forget, and I'm just gonna be told on how to make something. Don't leave. Not your time, right? You're gonna get bigger before it's time, right? Oh no, it is. Thought you'd be a little bit bigger before. I was unsure if you were ready. Like the cow, I kind of knew. She got more plump. Is there any reason to save the wool, or am I just selling the wool? Wool less. Small wool. Sheared from sheep. Just a small amount. Alright, well. Probably should go into the mines, even though it takes me forever after I get the chickens taken care of, because I should save up some more of that jewelry material as well. Just so I always have it. Yep, that's what I said. Jewelry material. As we all know, I'm just going to keep mispronouncing it no matter how many times you tell me. So I'll just use the secondary term in a layman's terms. It's jewelry material. Mayo. Just a sack of mayo? It doesn't even look like a container. Like a squeeze bottle. Ba, 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 ba. Plenty of mayo at this point. I got 24. 28. And a whole whopping 3 chocolates. Chocolate. Jewelry materials. Shut up. I love the idea of someone looking at my footprints as I run, and there's just this, like, It goes in a straight line. And then suddenly there's a footprint turning to the right at a complete 90-degree angle. Fucking impressive and awful at the same time. Well, I want to get some of that jewelry material at least. I want to hold up on that, so I'm just like, store some of that. Save some of the good stuff. Just to have, so we always at least can keep making jewelry when we're done. Since I will not be able to get any after winter. At least a little bit more. I'm not holding a ton, but I'd like a little bit. And then, of course, there's wood cutting. But there's only so many things to cut because now we have literally one-hit KO. That's not going to take up all my day unless there's more spots to cutting that I don't know about. You know, Princess gave me a date on when she would like to try to do the dual Harvest Moon thing, and I already forgotten that date because I didn't get a chance to write it down, so I feel awful. Yeah, it was just a Saturday, but you said February of a certain date would seem good for you, and then I was like, okay, I'll make sure to tell John to fuck off on that day if I have to. And then I don't remember what the date was. It could have been. Because the idea was we were going to play, you know, 2 of the Harvest Moon games we're not super familiar with. Even though that's like all of them for me. But I was going to play like Save the Homeland or something because I always feel like that one gets shit on the most. And you were going to play like one of the other ones. And we were going to do what I've been doing with John, where there's 2 screens and we're just playing. See how far we get in them. I'm like, whatever date it is, if you know that you can guarantee to do it, then I'll be like, John, I have plans. And he'll be like, we'll go, blah, 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 fuck cows, and then finally be okay with it. And the title can just be 1 stream, 2 Harvest Moons. Two girls, 1 milk jug. I mean, that'd work if I was a girl. Unfortunately, contrary to popular belief, my voice and all, I'm not. I know I always play a girl in games, but that don't mean I am, unfortunately, for people. I'm sorry. Hate to break it to you. Two moons, 1 stream, 2 farmers, 1 milk jug. 2 farmers, 1 jug. All jugs. Jug's gone wild. All harvest, no moon. It just keeps coming up with it. We keep trying to come up with the titles, and then it just, by the end of it, it just says bisexual farm and has nothing to do with what we were talking about. Ba-da-ba-ba-bow. We're two by farm sexuals. I don't know what that means. Is I a farm sexual? Ugh. I don't know. Is he working? I have this. I don't even think he's working on the other one. Maybe I got it. He was closed and I couldn't give it to him. I don't know. I have two in there. I guess I can always go see. Won't he just yell at me when he's open one of the days? I think he's not open today because it's a Tuesday. No, Thursdays are closed. All right. If I wait until 10, I can see. Just want to double check. I'm a little, like, I cannot remember if I started. I would hate to sit here and think he's working on it and he's not even doing anything in here. And now I can just get profit. Locked. All right. Well, if it's locked, then I'm assuming that means he's working. Good. Can't wait to play it, do the Harvest Moon thing for like an hour, then Princess is going to be like, I hate talking to this loser, and this game sucks. And then she just leaves. All of the money. Bring it all in. Gotta make it homegrown, all to myself. None of that other shit. Doing taxes. Never heard of them. Or I didn't say anything about you other than you'll probably play for Harvest Moon with me for about an hour, then realize you hate me. I don't get bored of you. We don't even hang out that much because I'm like, she hates me. She's hanging out with her other cool friends. Probably hanging out with cool friends like quadruple T-Dog and Truest DK1. Trying to come up with names. Everything's just like a step up for unnecessary reasons. If it wasn't so expensive, I probably would have gotten it. But I'm like, I don't know if I want to. Like, I usually get that shit for like a joke, even if I don't know what the hell's going on. But I was like, nah, so pricey. Yeah. Hasn't exactly really been worth. If I'm waiting till it ever goes on sale, then maybe I will for like a stream as a fun joke thing, but plus I'm saving money because of Kingdom Come Deliverance, and there's like maybe one or two other little random things I want to buy. Kingdom Come Deliverance, and then like if there's any like simulator / just random shit I want to pick up for funsies to do for a stream. I gotta get my stuff changed around. I gotta make sure I get paid this like month or two. I gotta get my fucking paycheck so that I can yell at DK more when it happens. Bam, bam, bam. So, I gotta do all that stuff because I want to make sure I get paid for everything that I've been doing. And then pray that everything should be good and no problems occur. I don't know what we're doing tomorrow. I don't even know if we're streaming tomorrow. I really don't remember my last full day off. But I also may just want to play random shit tomorrow because Tuesday is going to be Kingdom Come Deliverance. So I may just want to like chill and play random shit on stream. Or I'll make progress in a different game. But I don't know yet. Oh, I'm at the bottom. I always do this. I never look up here. And then I'm like, all right, time to start hitting. This is the bottom. So we'll see what happens. Might just play some random stuff, whether they be simulators and or just random shit, just for like a short day. Or if I'm like really feeling the itch to play some, maybe we'll do Persona for the day. I don't know yet, but it'll be something. Depending how I feel. But I have to also see, because I got a lot of YouTube things I got to do too. Yeah. break. I've been trying to do this thing that everyone tells me, mostly DK has told me, and then Shadow is just echoes all of everything that's been said. Try to play what I want, so I'm doing my best, but sometimes I don't know what I want. Because I have horrific, I don't know what it's probably, I don't know if it's ADHD or what it is. I never know the right title for what I have. Because I haven't been checked, but it might as well be with how I act. But I can't seem to focus on one thing, so I never know what I want. Yeah, it's so much faster. Like, if I had to summarize how my head is, if I knew it was bad for my computer to have so many, like, I have enough RAM for it, but I don't want to open like 20 tabs. But if I would be the person that has about 10 tabs open, and each tab has like a partially watched video, because I'll start to watch something, lose focus, go to something else, lose focus, go to something else, lose focus, go to something else. And then I just rotate like 10 plus videos because I can't stick to one thing. I'll do one more mining trip. Why not? Do mining trip, and then probably the next day we'll do chopping wood and fishing and stuff. But we also get to go and give the guy stuff for his birthday tomorrow. So that'll take a little bit of time. Not too much time, but some time. Plus, at some point, our makers will be done. One of them. Why'd I pull this out? I'm not trying to level you up. This isn't the beginning of the game. Yeah, we got your produce. Yeah, it's just mayo. That's product for you. Talking about, I want to play them again. I never got far in them, and they're both fun, but like they're chill, you know, in the vein of like American. Whoopsie, not what I wanted to do. In the vein of what like American Truck Sim. No, it's not like something Shadow I know wouldn't enjoy because I've done it before, and he was like whatever about it. But I definitely want to play like the Snow Runner / the Mud Runner games again. I never really got far in them, but I find them just goofy enough to, but yet chill to just drive, get my tires stuck in something, bitch and moan about it, go to do something else, get that vehicle stuck, struggle and bullshit my way to trying to pull my vehicle free. Rinse and repeat. But I kind of want to like do that again at some point. Funny, because me and Brandon were going to play Snow Runners a bunch, and then that quickly stopped. We do that a lot. We have a plan, and then it's like 2 streams, and then that plan died. Remember the Dead Rising plan? Good times. Shadow says he doesn't like some. I have to base all of my choices around him. He has to weigh the burden. Like, what? No. If that were the case, there'd probably be a lot more Dragon Quest than half the shit I've been playing. I would have probably have beaten Dragon Quest VIII if I was going off of other people's decisions. I just listen to and know what people don't like, so I'm like, I know if I play this, I'm probably not going to get much of a like positive response out of it, but it's not a negative one. It just means like I'm glad they're here to listen for background, but they're probably not going to focus too much, and that's okay. You know, not every game I can play is someone's favorite. As much as I say, look, I'm playing so-and-so's favorite game, it's never their favorite game. Believe it or not, I'm just a crazy person. I believe it. Like, if you just because you say it enough times doesn't mean it's true. Down we go. Always check to make sure I'm not at the bottom. This one time I decide to check. I'll just take this back. I said I'll take this back. Like, no. Damn it. My indecisiveness got the better of me. I clicked no. Oh man, what can I ask a topic of that someone to make interesting conversation about? Should it be food related again? I always ask food related questions. What unnecessary conversation can I start today? I don't know. I got nothing. Thank you, PlayStation microphone again. You were already paused or off, but appreciate you telling me again. Yep. Eh. Eh. Hi, Doge. Nothing like going to bed in my full clothes. I kind of used to do that. When I was younger, I would just, whatever I was wearing, I'm just going to go to sleep in. I was really young, sure. It was always like just me in my underwear or some shit. But then when I got older, I was like, I'm self-conscious about how I sleep. Then I put everything on when I go to bed. And then I still like, now I'm like, I'll wear enough to where if I need to get up for anything really quick, I'm like at least in shorts and a t-shirt or something. Dog, can you get out of the box? Thank you. Run. It's also the 19th, so I have to go give him his fish. When it's, you know, of the proper time. Ugh. Moo. That's so far away. God, this guy always whines. Why is he even a farmer? I just try to milk the cow. I'm trying to sit comfortably. What are you brushing now that it's been sheared? I don't know. It's coarse body. It's all gravelly feeling of like, I don't know, when you shave your face. That like rough, grainy feel. Whatever the texture is. Just brushing that. I haven't fully shaved in years. Last time I did, I walked right into work. Don't remember why I did it. I think it was because some person I talked to was like, I like guys without facial hair or something, and I think I tried it once. Plus, I fucked up shaving. And I was like, fuck it, just cut it all off. And I went in, and the first thing my co-worker who was training me says, he's like, you wouldn't last a day in prison. And I was like, thank you. And then I went about my day. I think I ended that shift by dancing to Take On Me by the end of it as well, but that's besides the point. It was funny. It was at first I was like very like starting out my job. I was of course like, oh yeah, I'm getting used to this, professional, whatever. And then after I realized the type of people, I just became like I was in school, kind of with like the class clown style, where it was like I was dancing to random music. My song taste, like I always had the person in the kitchen with the music going. When I realized I was allowed to. And it was just, everyone found it so amusing how quickly my music went from 80s like pop and rock or whatever to like fucking like modern day, like the early 2000s, I guess, to like a Disturbed or whatever song to it was just always all over the place. Like, oh man, I love this. And then all of a sudden Take On Me is playing and they're like, all right, now we're here. Like they expected me to like want to listen to some really hardcore screamo stuff, and then it's like, no, I just have music for all ages. Every time I discover music that I'm like really jiving to the beat and everything, I'm upset that I didn't discover it while I was still working to have enjoyed it. Yeah, I always do. Whoops. Now I'm just fucking it up because you made this happen. You're asking if I had to check. You're talking to the person that would check every detail of his message if he was sending it to someone. And then if I messaged a person afterwards, I chucked my phone across the room so I never have to look at it. So I have a lot of issues. I don't know what you want me to tell you. I'm an unmedicated mess, and I don't know what we're hoping for anymore. Like, I don't take meds. I haven't been diagnosed with anything because no one takes me to the doctor. I don't know what you want from me. If my weird social disorders and clicks that you don't pick up on aren't indications of anything, I don't know what it will. Like if I was in high school and or even middle school and I'd like let's just as a hypothetical, if Princess went to my school and she was like, yeah, we can talk to each other and type, I would throw my phone across the room if I had to, after sending her a message, because I would just be terrified of sending anyone a message. If it was on like say like at the time when I was in school, it was always AOL Instant Messenger, AIM or whatever. If I did that, I would send the message and close out of everything. I wouldn't log out. I would just close it all so I couldn't see it, mute the sound, all that shit. So I knew I'll check when I got a message later. Unless you were in like my super friend group of just like being John and Brandon and stuff, where it was like, yeah, we talk all the time on like the 360, so nothing. But everything was fine. But everyone else, I was like, I gotta hide. I still don't like sending messages to people. I'll still send a GIF and random shit. But that's just because, I don't know. If I don't have to type words, it's easy that way. Or if I just jokingly type something in stupid form of like panicking, and then I'll still turn off my entire Discord afterwards. Like, if it's just a GIF, it's a little easier. If it's like a whole message or some random, I still close the entire thing. Right, I should go to the... Maybe it's because I'm too nervous to talk to you, Princess. Maybe it's because I just don't know how to interact with people. If you think me sending you gifts are bad, you should see what happens between me and Zane. It's just always gifts. Shadow's being rude. He's judging my disability. Gotta get canceled. Oh, thank you, Mr. D. Ryder. Today is my birthday. You know, thank you, thank you. I should have checked every individual fish as I gave it to him. Hi there. How's the farm doing? I don't know. I'll take a salad today. Thank you. Didn't even know you could make the bowl so edible. Mmm. This tastes like the material you find in those in my packages that are shaped like peanuts. But those aren't really supposed to be for eating. I like to assume that when I lifted my fishing rod up, I just caught this guy. That's all that happened. He just jumps out of the water. I'll be taking your produce now. What? They call the peanuts. They're the fools, not me. Do you think I eat health kits, all right? Like a Kit Kat bar. Putting their shoes in my water. A lot of wooden shoes in here. Not the Reese's cup. My family the other day picked up that the Reese's peanut butter cup cereal thing. I remember all the commercials and stuff. When I ate it, it might just because I'm older now and I can, like, I don't know, taste sugar and all the other crap. But, like, I don't know. It doesn't taste as good as it feels like the original times. But my taste buds probably also have changed. I mean, you can send me it. The only issue is half the foods that we make that are healthy and or unhealthy really comes down to my family. And them the ones buying the stuff. I don't get to make that much stuff. That's the only problem. I hope it's just that pizza that Shadow put in as a meme. Where it was just, like, overloaded with broccoli. I don't mind broccoli, but not that much broccoli. And I don't go on TikTok, so I have no idea. I mean, it's really just down to I could cut a lot of that out, and I'd probably just either put spinach or something in it. I'm very simple. I don't need a ton of toppings. Or I would just do sausage. Here's tomorrow's weather. Expect a large snowstorm. Oh boy. Yep, that's the one I wanted. I just want to make sure. I don't think it really matters, but I gotta feed the animals. That's the biggest issue. If I didn't have to feed them and they had an auto feeder, a storm right now in the winter really doesn't do anything bad for me. But I don't know. I don't think I've tried the cauliflower crust stuff, but I heard people don't like it too much. But I mean, I guess it just depends on your taste buds. I mean, my taste buds have completely shifted ever since I had COVID, so. There are things I used to like, I don't longer like, and fucking certain cravings are much stronger than they used to be. Yeah, that's the problem. That's why I said if I could feed my animals or they had an auto feeder, a storm wouldn't be that big of a deal in winter for me. But since I can't feed them, can't do it. No, there's no auto feeder as far as I'm aware. That's a bigger piece of milk. That's a medium. Yeah, I don't think it would work if I put extra, and my chicken coop's too full for that to work since they would just eat it all. They eat it all in one go. We've lost one animal in the past, not in this run, but in the other because of storm glitches. Because, like, one of the times they just was like, yeah, you didn't feed this chicken, it died. Milk, delicious milk, a regular amount. That's looking kind of regular. Regular milk. 10 a.m. Okay, so I got a little time. Then we'll go to the library and say hi to Mary. See, I wouldn't mind, like, going overboard and filling up the entire barn with animals, right? Like, that wouldn't bother me. I don't care if I have to sit there and individually fucking milk, pet, or whatever. The issue with it is the fact that no one would stay in their lane. They would all merge into each other at times. And then it would just get annoying to know, did I fucking do this with you? Did I do that? And it would just be annoying. That's why I don't really think I would want to fill the barn. I'd probably just do a couple more cow, a couple more sheep, and just be happy with that. Do the, like, 10 or 5 or whatever the hell I need, 6 of them. Just be fine with that. They're just all gonna walk into each other, and it's gonna be awful. If I didn't have to brush them or anything and or milk, if they were just like on their own fine, then sure. But since I gotta keep manually doing everything, which makes sense. It's not like they're a chicken. They shouldn't just lay a milk bottle or a fucking piece of wool. It'd be really funny. Oh, my cow laid a milk. The only thing I was upset with Wonderful Life is, you know, I never get to do the whole, like, cow, like, breeding thing. Like, get the cow with a bowl and, like, you'll raise the cow or whatever, do all the stuff. We didn't get to do that at all in A Wonderful Life other than one time. And it just didn't seem like there was a reason to, because it takes so long for it to grow, and if it's a male, then you're just gonna want to sell it because you're trying to get another female cow, and then at the same time, it's like, I don't know, it didn't feel worth doing when we played A Wonderful Life. It just didn't feel necessary. It was like once we got the money, we just bought another cow. Whoops. And I was like, oh man, it would have been cool to do and constantly take care of, you know, just that extra layer of stuff we have to do. But it just was really unnecessary. Like, for the cost, sure, I guess it was cheaper, but you had to keep running the risk of not getting what you wanted. It took forever for them to get pregnant. Or, like, have the child or the calf. The only bonus you got was like an extra thing of milk. I think in the original they were supposed to run out of milk. I think they were supposed to stop being milked, and then you had to breed them. But in the new one, they didn't do that, so yeah, there was no reason to do the breeding. I like how, like, animals just didn't die anymore in that one, too. Likes mushrooms? Does Princess like mushrooms? I'm just trying to drag her into conversation. This is Mary, right? Hello. Is this a birthday present? Can I keep it? Yeah, it's a mushroom. It's a librarian. It's a girl, so it's Princess. I'm giving her her birthday present. Mushrooms. But I don't know what to buy. Let's complain. You're right. I should just buy oil. I could imagine her talking in Princess's radio voice. I just imagine that's how Mary talks when we're in the fucking library. I mean, I don't have any, so sure, I guess I'll buy oil. Hello, this is me. Coming to you live from oil. What is this? Curry powder. Sure. Rice balls for my cooking. Sure. I have some flour at home, so. I'll show you something to order. Pull up the McDonald's menu or Taco Bell menu. Bread. I'm gonna have to go back to the store just to buy more. It's not enough. Fine, might as well just do this now to make sure my fridge is stocked. Too bad you can't throw it all in your basket and then you dump the basket into your fridge and it all just pours in there. I'm all out of time. Shadow. It's like, shut up. I'll hit you. This would save time. But what if time doesn't want to be saved? What if he hates me? Look, how about this? Can I just buy this from you, sir? But, like, how about we just make an arrangement where you just deliver it? And I'll pay extra. You make more money, and I don't have to keep buying one after the other. What if I want to eat them? Okay. Yeah, what if I want to have them eat them by? There's like 2 games that I feel like Princess and I should play, other than us maybe playing Overcooked and shit like that one day again. I feel like we should play the fast food sim and that kebab chef's restaurant simulator, because that's co-op. Board, thank you so much for the raid. Hopefully you've been well. And you had a great stream, as always. What were you playing? Oh, I'm just holding a stick of oil in my head. What many of the games were you playing? It's Sunday, so was it more Stardew, or have you moved on? Man, the walls were being raided. Bread, go here. Hopefully you had a fun stream. I don't know what you could have been playing, unless it was more Stardew. I know that was what the last thing I remember you doing. Nice. Have you managed to flirt with everyone yet? Yeah, I was going to say. I remember that much. I remember the flirting. I didn't know how I wanted to phrase the question. It was either, have you flirted with everyone? Or I was going to say, have you put your mouth on everyone? But then I realized that sounded worse. Way worse out loud. Because usually I just jokingly say I'm kissing everyone. Flower, my old enemy. Yeah, we've been slowly but surely working our way through this. I'm up to 13. Good, good. I don't remember how many people there are to romance, because I always just tunnel vision one person. But you've been busy. I think the only time I'm ever like trying to kiss everyone and make them my boyfriend, girlfriend, or whatever I'm doing, I think I've probably done that in like The Sims. But I haven't ever thought to do it in like Stardew. Yeah. It's always funny to see what you can get away with in The Sims. I just can't wait, because I'm gonna end up, you know, if I ever date someone and they see one of my save files, they're gonna be like, "You're not like this in real life, right?" And I'm like, "No. Sorry, I was just trying to fuck with like everyone." I'm usually trying to be the town whore. But that's just my lifestyle. I mean, just run around with rice balls. questions for me. Ah, it's fine. Whoever boy or girl that you're with at the end of the day will probably just look around and make sure there isn't a cuck chair lying around, and they'll be fine. They'll be happy. As long as that isn't around, I think they'll be okay. It's the fun part of video games. I get to act the way I am definitely not in real life. Right, we'll do one more batch of buying, then we'll do something else. Trying to stock up while I don't have to do anything during winter. At this point, with the amount of stuff I've said in my life, I'm probably on, like, lists. So at this point, I don't think me banging a bunch of people in The Sims or anywhere is too bad. Give me bread, give me bread. Take some more flour. And it's like, oh, great, he's buying the flour again. He's going to go give it to those people behind the church. Talk to them. 23rd. Oh, God, that's 3 days from now. That's like a whole lot of days. And then I'll just, I don't know, I'll just take 2 more oils home or something. It should be good for now. And I guess we can go mining for a bit to earn back some of the cash, even though we probably already earned it back in eggs, mayo, or whatever. But we'll earn our money back. Even though we got plenty of money to spend. But good to know that you're having fun with Stardew. Flirting with all the hotties. Nothing else till then, so I'm going to make a sandwich. You go do that, Shadow. I'll be here, probably going into the mines. Being socially awkward as you do. Making a sandwich. What do you think you are, me? Flour here. Yeah, it's for the mines. Not all the time. It takes up so much of my time. But I'm like, screw it. At least we can earn some of the money back I spent on oil, bread, flours, and curry powder. And rice balls. Been itching to play The Sims again at some point in life. There's so many things I want to stream. There's just not enough time. Well, at least we get to do it while the music's still playing, even though I would have just put on the soundtrack if it went quiet. I'm like, I never know how to commentate when I'm in here. There's not much to say when I'm just hitting the ground and making holes. There's probably something sexual to be made, but it's a chill day and my brain's tired, so I'm good. Princess is doing her taxes. She's being important. No, I don't want that. That shit sucks. Get this out of my backpack. So when I originally taken this task on to play this game, I thought I was just going to go until I was married. But apparently, like, the end, if you want to get, like, to the end, which I don't even know if it has credits. I just know that the ending is when you get judged by if you can stay in this town or not. But that's after 3 years. We're almost done with the first year. But man, I didn't realize I was taking on such a task. I guess this is a suitable enough break before I get back to Stardew. Or I end up playing another Harvest Moon game, which is highly likely. Both things to happen. Boom. Yeah, I like tasks like that, where it's like, go and play the game and make everyone love you or something, or things like that. I always want to do, like, I did that a little bit with one of my last streamathons, where it was like, I had tasks, but I also had just a lot of beat the games. But I had a lot where I was like, just go do this, go do this. They either took a while or they weren't that long. I always like giving myself little, just random tasks. They're not even achievements, but just go have fun with this. Always enjoyable to do. Nope. This then go down. We didn't get a lot of tasks during that streamathon. I think the biggest ones was we got back-to-back play American Truck Sim and do 2 of the longest jobs. So I had to play like 4 long drives. No, don't throw it. Silly dude. Yeah, we're going to figure out what we're going to play tomorrow. I'm not sure yet, like I said, because I don't know if I'm streaming tomorrow, but we are going to at least be streaming Tuesday. Normally we play a classic game, but a game I've been waiting for, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, comes out Tuesday. I'm definitely going to want to play that. That'll probably be most of, if not all of my Tuesday. Cannot wait. Bow, bow, bow. I didn't even realize it was. I mean, I did take a while to get to playing Harvest Moon today because we were doing wrestling stuff, but didn't realize how late it got. I'm still going to be playing for a bit, but I didn't realize. I didn't notice the time. take this back, sell all we got, making the monies. It's winter, so we're unfortunately not growing anything, and there's no greenhouse or anything like that right now, so I don't think there is at all, or if there is one more thing, but either way, I can't grow anything. So, it's go to the winter mines, get a bunch of gems, sell the gems. Which makes it feel like the day goes really long, because when you're in the mines, time is frozen. Time is not real. Am I even real? Okay, I don't know if that got dumped or it missed. I don't even know if you can miss with this, so let's try that again. There we go. That was a lot of stuff to possibly lose if it does spill out. I real. No. No, I'm not. I'll just leave you here. I just gotta get in the hot springs. Yeah. Wait till like close to 5:40 before we hop out. Whoops. That. Now we'll head back. The music will stop, but I will play something from its soundtrack so that it's not just dead silence when I get into that cave. It's like the one thing, the music just decides, I don't want to be here anymore. And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. Set up right. Like now it's just silent. So many things I want to do too. Like I want to play some of those simulator stuff, like the fast food things. But like I said, they're not solo friendly, so it'll definitely be better when I have people. Also on the other side, I really want to do like another group for doing like Lethal Company again. So it's tough for me to do because I end up getting loud, and family hates it when I'm very loud. For some reason in games with VoIP like that, you tend to want to yell when someone's far away, like, hey, I'm over here. I end up finding myself yelling on accident. Stop fucking screaming. Gotten better at controlling my volume. I'm still loud at times, but definitely better than it was now that I have something that I can kind of hear my voice when I'm talking. Before, I wasn't really monitoring my own voice. I have like the mic tone or something. Every time I talk, I can hear it in my headphones. So I'm not sitting there fighting my noise cancellation and being like, am I loud enough? I hate it though, because I hear myself in my ears and I hate my own voice, but you know, it is what it is. I'll live. Probably a better rating. Instead of ever being like, what's my voice rating on a scale of 1 to 10, I should just be on a rating of Stardew character so I know how good to bad it is, or bad to good. Like where do I fall in line for the best character to the worst character in Stardew? For me, it's whoever's the worst. I feel like I'm like not really the worst, but I feel like I fall in Pam's level of voice. Some of the songs were a little longer, but I like how the fucking like OST, the intro is like the longer one. That song's on like a few second loop, and it just keeps going. Feels like you're taking crazy pills. Jump in the hole. Better be a pretty good sandwich Shadow makes. Now I'm gonna get hungry. Luckily, I think I have something for me later to eat when I'm done with the stream, which is always nice when I plan ahead. Thank you, past me. Trying to fix something. Man. There we go. I had like napkins in a container, and the container kind of like nearly fell over, and I was like, let's not have those all spill out now. It's gonna get blown everywhere from the fan. That princess fell asleep doing all her taxes. They were so fun. Am I at the bottom again? No. I'm exhausted, though. We gotta get out of here. All right, now we run in the quiet snow. Gonna have to wait an hour in the hot tub because we are exhausted. We want to make sure our energy's good before we head to sleep because it will make us feel real shitty. Quiet relaxation. It'll be exciting kind of for when winter's done to get to growing the crops again. At least it'll go a little bit faster because I'm not always in the mines. When you're in the mines, it feels like the day just, it takes forever to get through because the time is literally not moving when you're in there. Yep. All right. How to dump this off. Make some money. Pop. I was waiting for me to miss. Now we save state because if there's a storm tomorrow, I don't want to have to repeat the whole day. Because that's the brutal part. If there's a storm, I can't feed the animals. Then I have to restart the whole day, and that would suck. At least the save state saves us all some time. Little save, like, music, like, ditty wouldn't have hurt. Just so quiet and alone over here in this save limbo. Gonna be sunny tomorrow. Good, good. No, I don't need to know what's in the cabinet. Also, I wonder if my machine thing is done yet. I don't remember when we started it. Good dog. That is good Doge. Nothing has come. All right, well. Gross. I think plenty of things have come. I just don't want to talk about it. Milk. Brush them. Say they're good. They're looking great. Grab the milk and run. Good horse. Grab the honey, and then we'll put these away in the fridge so they don't hog up inventory when I go deal with the eggs. Work, work, work. All right. Got 31 honey now. I was selling it so much, it was like, how the fuck do you have no honey? Oh, you know. No good reason, really. I got nothing. I just sell it too much. So I've never really sat and cooked at any of these games, but at least it'll save time when you make a meal to not have to be in the hot springs, I suppose. I tire myself out doing something. I don't usually cook too much. I always save the ingredients. And I'm like, I'll make a recipe or make some food. And I rarely do. I kind of had to in A Wonderful Life because you would get hungry and it would affect you. You needed the more filling stuff. Gold mayo. It's pee. Damn it. Just banked it off the machine. Carefully place this into the machine and make mayonnaise. Fuck. Slammed it right into it. I get that they're like pecking at the ground, but it sometimes looks like he's just trying to shake its ass at me. And I don't want this. I didn't ask for this. Good, good. Mayo has been secured. Go chop some of those logs real quick, or the stumps. Forget what we need for our next amount, but probably a shit ton since 770 was this past one, so probably like 1,000 or something, if not 900. Girl walked by me. Is that a girl? Calm down. God, for brand new axe. Brand spanking new. Gets the tough stains out. I'm gonna attempt to fish in a moment. And I'm gonna hate it because I'm so terrible at fishing in this game. Because it is not easy, because it's all very much timing based. And I am pretty bad at timing it. Oh, the cheese maker you requested is finished. Gray will deliver it to you. Enjoy using it. I should have brought the other gem. I never bring the other one. I never come prepared. Never come prepared. Gross. All right, let me go get the gem, because then he can just get to work on the next one. Might as well get these makers, machines, whatever he's got to do done. Well, if it isn't Dear Rider from your farm, or your farm, hi. Looking for that yarn maker. To make this, you need a 20,000. Yeah, that's fine. This is why we're trying to make the money. This will take 5 days. Oof. I'd like you to leave now. I'm going to begin work. I can't work under pressure. Don't look at me. All right, well, that's going to be doing, and I'm poor now, but that's okay. Why we start selling the mayo, got to keep mining. I at least want to do some fishing today. I like to try to space it out where I mine a bit, then I try to fish. Even though I'm going to get, like, no fish. No fish! I'm going to get wood, trash, or nothing. Fucking hate it here. Makes me miss my Stardew fishing. Anytime any of them want to bite. Missed it. It happened so fast. It was over before I even thought about moving my thumb. Motherfucker. Nothing. God damn it. Jesus, the moment I even see it happen, and I'm like, okay, time for me to do it. It was already too late. That's a dead fish. This ain't even... Fucking god damn it. All right, we at least had a fish. It's just dead. You know you want to at least give me one... Hell, I'll take one fish and call it a victory. I feel like I can't look away. It's like the moment I take my eyes off for a moment is when I'm like, I missed it. But my mind and eyes want to wander. I want to look at other things. Damn it, brain. Focus. Don't blink. Only focus. Never stop focusing. And never look away. Can't take my eyes off it. The pain, it hurts. Fishing, it sucks. Alright, you know, I caught a log. Good enough. Fuck it. I always keep picking up wood. Feel like I'm at a gay bar. The amount of wood I keep attracting is phenomenal. But unfortunately, I'm not interested. I also don't know how I got to this bar. The bouncer only wanted to card me because he thought I was cute. It's like, no, what is this make-believe story? Why are you adding lore to it? A little bit of money back after we spent it. Just you wait for the crops, but we can grow again. And then we don't really sell a lot of what we grow because we have to at least, or no, we do sell. We want to sell at least 100. God, that's what it is. For some reason in my head I was like, save 100, sell a little. Wait, no, it reverse. Ooh, sweating around my ear. Ooh, what song is this for? Judging. Oh, the judging music. Okay. been doing like 5+ hours, it feels like almost for a while, these streams. What's happened to me? Who is this guy? Who is this boring son of a bitch? No, I don't want the garbage in my pocket. It ruins my game. Now Shadows made me hungry. We talked about a sandwich and now I just want to go eat. But that's just because I'm an unhealthy son of a bitch. I just want to eat food. But I shouldn't. I mean, I have a little something that I might eat later, but it's not as much as I can eat. Can't overdo. Very old video game music always reminds me of the Hospital Tycoon theme, Hospital, whatever it was, music. Enjoyed that a lot. We revisited that one time. It was a fun little revisit to that old game. The memories. Put it back in your pocket. This is full. It's fine. Now we take whatever we got. We head home. Oh, I'm so tired. Alright, that's all I'm going to grab. Let's head home. We'll stop at the hot tub along the way. Because we're so tired. My body needs hot warmth. The only way to rejuvenate it. Like, what did he just say? What is he yelling as he's running through the hills? Hot warmth? The hell's he going on about? That farmer's insane. We should kick him out. Bam, 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 bam. Post out. Hooray. Let's go deliver all this. Because again, even though we end up going to sleep, makes you more tired. You want to have your energy topped off before you go on to the next day. Because you might not get a full energy bar if you're really exhausted and you're really tired and then you oversleep. And then it's miserable. Oh, good. Good enough for me. Make my entry and go to bed. Ah, sleep with my backwards hat on. That sounds awful. Inviting days last while I still had time to grill and eat a sandwich. Yeah, I'm still here. This is why winter takes forever. If I had just decided feed animal, do a few things, go to sleep, and just not do anything else, we'd be done. But I'm like, I gotta earn a few bits of money because we have our yarn maker in the works. So I wanted to earn some cash back since I spent it all on that. Gonna snow tomorrow. TV shopping. Today it's a kitchen knife. You can cut anything, fruits, vegetables, you name it. If you have this knife, you won't need any other. You order now, you can have it for just 3,000. So if you want this item, call today. There will be snow. Nobody wants to mine in the winter. It's like I do. Oh. Good doge. Nothing has come. Oh. Not the come. But I'll make plenty when it comes down to the thing on the who. It's like, what? Like, you know, the yeah. Like, no, I don't. The crops will make all the money. Jeez. Don't want to save some more milk, though, but cheese. Just you wait. Oh, I milked the cat or the horse. Hey, cheese. I like chocolate milk. No, not that cheese. Maybe I did, or maybe I did so fast you looked away and missed it. You ever think about that? Maybe you were rubbing your eye and I already did it. But yeah, I did miss talking to them. I like getting defensive, but I already know I'm wrong. My favorite. Like, yeah, well, maybe you're shit. It's like, yeah, I already knew I didn't talk to him. I walked out and I was like, I forgot, didn't I? And then I was like, well, Shadow will tell me in a moment. You forgot to talk to him. Well, son of a bitch. I had to, like, lay out for a second. My back needed a crack. Ooh. All that shrimp posture. A game like a shrimp. Well, I'm glad that Shadow was busy eating his food and he missed my random talks about a gay bar. You know what? Sometimes it's good that he steps away from this stream. They can get out of the machine. It's not how that works. Mayo, mayo, mayo. Man, I don't want to go back to the mines, but I can't fish for shit. I'm trying to adjust my setup here so I can... There we go. The mines take so long, but I need the money. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa, your farm. So tomorrow I gotta go talk to her for an invite. Ugh. Go grab my basket. Top off of my energy for like a 20-minute soak. Nope, nope. Just trying to respond to something really quick. There we go. I'm just standing here. It's not like, oh, that's an axe. I'm just standing here holding a basket. They're like, what's the farmer up to? He's standing in the cave. His eyes are rolled back and he's just holding a basket above his head. Farmer's just been in the cave for hours, but time doesn't move when they're in it. At least in their mind, time's been moving. He's been in there for years. But to him, it's been forever. As in people who just don't know will order from them with no way to cook it. Never even heard of anything like that. They just make it so then you can just cook it the way you want at home. It's an interesting idea. I mean, not going to probably taste as... I mean, I don't know, pizza oven or a regular oven, but I don't know. But if you're, you know, at a hotel or you're just someone visiting and got the place, then you're like, what the fuck am I going to do with this? We're going to keep talking about food of some kind, and I'm going to want to end to go eat. Oh, my shoulder. Order what you want and take it home so it'll be hot right out of the oven whenever you want it. But if you don't own a place or you're visiting at like a hotel or a tourist, I guess, like you said, or something, or there's people who just don't know how to cook a pizza, they're just left with this almost ready to be made but can't cook thing. Do. I want to go eat now. And I don't even have pizza. Gotta stop eating pizza. I eat too many pizzas. Too much pizza. Pizza. I'm just like trying to think. So like they just bring you the ingredients or they bring you like a whole pizza, but it's not cooked. Right? Is that what's happening? Or they just bring you the ingredients for you to make it yourself? I'm still trying to picture this in my head because I've never seen or heard anything about this. Now, it's almost like it sounds like a weird Hello Fresh / whatever where they got the ingredients ready to go. You just need to cook it. It's like if you just DoorDash someone to get you a bunch of ingredients at the store. But it's a place. But it's like, here's this whole pizza uncooked and ready to go in a box. You have an oven, I guess there's no reason you couldn't, but some people are picky on wanting it from a pizza oven. And then there are some that might just be visiting or in a hotel and have no access to an oven of any kind. Unless you want to, like, cut slices up and try to jam it into a microwave to cook, then good luck with that. Or maybe if you have an air fryer with you and put it on bake and you're cutting in slices. So I'm just trying to imagine someone trying to makeshift making this work because they don't want to, like, throw it away. Sitting here in my hotel room, I ordered a pizza. They gave it to me all raw. It's all ready to go. I just cut it up and put it in my air fryer. I don't have an oven. I'm in a hotel room. Good luck. That would, like, unless it's, like, cheaper, but I feel like it's the same price. Yeah, I was like, if it's just cooking a pizza thing. Like, I don't know. It seems like if you're already paying the same amount of price for a pizza, you might as well just get it there. But there are people that are very picky on how they want theirs cooked. So doing it yourself is probably better in that sense. But I'm like, if I'm already paying like X amount of money for a pizza, they might as well just cook it. I've been on a bit of a white cheese pizza kick the past like month. Anytime I've had like the past few months when I've had a chance to have a pizza, even a frozen pizza or whatever, I'm like, I'll just have white cheese and like spinach or something. Usually I don't mind broccoli on it, but broccoli destroys my stomach as of late. So in pizza form, there's too much broccoli, and I'd rather just eat like it on the side so I can choose my portions. But spinach has worked. There was one. Somebody has an interesting one that was around me. I'm not interested enough to where I want to buy it. Just sounds like it's a mess. But I know there was one that had not this one, but there was one that had alligator on it. That's not the one I think is a mess. But there was one. I can't remember what, but it sounded like it had just so much shit in it. And then they did something to the crust, and I just can't remember what it was. But I remember reading it and being like, "That's just a fucking mess." When I was younger, when I didn't give a shit about what I was consuming into my body, now I'm still eating unhealthy. Now I still eat unhealthy, but I'm a lot more self-conscious about it, and I try to avoid really, really bad things. But when I was younger, I remember the one pizza place that I lived near. And my father always wanted to get it, or at least got it for me. And it was, I think they called it like Hog Wild or whatever. And it was pretty much just bacon, sausage, ham. Like, it was just all of that all over the pizza, like a ridiculous amount of everything from a hog on it, pretty much, and that you would enjoy on a pizza. And I'm like, now if I try to eat that, I probably feel like my body would shut down. When I was younger, I would just eat it and shake it off like it's nothing. Now I'm like, I'll probably eat 1-2 slices and I want to fucking die. Like nowadays, I only eat with like one topping on my pizza because I just can't handle too many different toppings these days because my stomach's a mess. My body reacts so weird to things. I was responding to another message. And what am I going to do tomorrow? What will I do? Will I stream tomorrow? Do I know how to take a day off? Probably not. I don't know. I'm weird with pizza. Like, I like the temperature I always seem to get it at because it's not overly hot. So I'm not going to burn my mouth on it. And it's not like, because when it's too hot, right, it hasn't set yet. So, like, you'll take a bite or you lift it up. And if the dough is kind of like flimsy, it will bend. All the shit falls out of it. Like, every time I order food and it's delivered or when it takes time to get it, by the time I get it home or it gets home of some kind, it's usually set to where it's where I like it. So if I had to wait, get the ingredients, bring it home, and then cook it, then I still have to wait to set it. And now I'm just staring at a pizza, making myself more hungry and impatient. I don't know. It's like a weird thing where I'm like, again, if the price isn't that much different than me ordering something. Nope, no, I'm not the bottom. Then I'm like, I'd rather just order the pizza and then I can kind of use the oven myself to adjust its temperature. That's usually what my family does. If they ask for it, because they like some of their stuff a little bit more done. So they either will just order it and then we'll do a little bit more. They'll just do a little bit more in the oven themselves because sometimes when they order it to be a little bit more done, they do it to both pizzas that they order. And then mine suffers. And I don't want my stuff too hard. I don't like my crust super like hard like they like it. I don't have the teeth to be able to deal with that. Yeah, you can cook it the way you want it. I mean, that's great for that. It's just that, again, my weird thing about why I would order a pizza that isn't being made like that is just, I don't know. I guess it would be no different than me just cooking a frozen pizza, but now it's fresh, I guess. So it's not like it's a big deal. I'm just weird where I'm like, I've never had it too much of a bad problem with just ordering a pizza regularly because it's always the temperature I like. I guess it just comes down to cooking preference, but I never have any special requests in my cooking. It's mainly my family would like that, but me, I'm like, I'm perfectly fine with just regular. But there are some people that are like, I need it a little bit light around here, but dark here, or this specific. Or my family wants it like the crust gotta be hard, and then it's gotta be firmer here and this. And it's like, for me, I'm like, I just want like the basic New York slice of as long as I can fold it, that I'm happy. Sorry, I have to keep responding to things. All right, this is what I can do. Well, my thing is for why I needed a little bit less done is because, or like, I don't want it like raw or anything like that, but like I can't have it hard, like super crispy, like crunchy crunch, like ridiculously hard, like some people do. Because I have bad teeth that I've never gotten properly taken care of growing up, in the sense of like braces and things fixed. Mine have bad gaps. They're much weaker from lack of care and things of that nature. So I can't sit there and eat like something rock hard. I probably would lose my teeth just trying to eat like corn on the cob. Like if I was in trouble, I used to bleed just eating corn on the cob. My teeth were pretty bad. So but I gotta be careful with what I eat. Plus, I'm a little bit scarred. I also don't like to eat super like sticky things with like candy. Like I'm scarred because I remember being on a bus and I ate like Laffy Taffy once. And I just remember feeling like 2 pops when I was eating it, and there goes 2 babies. Like they were my baby teeth, but I just remember them popped right out. I was like, I never want to eat anything this sticky and like chewy like again. Sitting on my bus waiting to go home, and I'm just sitting there with my teeth, some of my teeth gone and bleeding. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 ba-bum. Almost 3 hours of Harvest Moon. Been good so far. I know we're not making as much this week, but hey, at least we're getting to do. I could have easily just said, sorry guys, my throat hurts. I'm not going to play today, but I wanted to. Notice we've been doing a lot of 5+ hour streams these last few days. I'm like, who is this guy? This guy never does this. He usually gives up after the 4th hour. Yeah, I never cared for much of cotton candy, so I just remember eating like Laffy Taffy, and that bothered me. I'm not a big candy guy. Everyone thinks like, oh, because I'm heavy. He likes candy. It's like, no, not really. Like, I just eaten my share of just bad foods and having no willpower to stop it. Because I was like, I'm young, who cares? And now I'm, horribly regretting it now, but no. But I was never big into sweets. Like, even now, if I'm eating a sweet, it's usually just dark chocolate. Even then, it's usually just like a simple bar and that's it. And I only really ever have that when it's October, when like candy's kind of the big deal, when everyone's talking about it. I'm like, maybe I'll take one, and then that's it. Damn, I can't spell. The evening after my sec, I only occasionally, like the most, I guess, that would be sweet that I would have is milk. And even then, it's usually like a chocolate milk. That's probably my usual go-to, but I'll only have like one or two depending on the size of the cup and or whatever. Like that's my sweet like treat to myself. If I've had something that was heavily salty, savory of any kind. Is full? No. Then I'm like, I want something a little bit sweet to balance it out, but I'm not really, haven't always been like the baked goods type person. Like sometimes I want a donut, but I'm usually pretty plain about that. I don't want one with a bunch of filling and all that stuff. Like I'll just take like either glazed or if it's got to have like something, then it's just one of the fucking ones that have something covered on the top with sprinkles or some shit or no sprinkles. Like I really don't care. There were times when I was younger that I could do like chocolate shakes and things like that, but then I had the one experience where I had one and it was so rich. It like just destroyed me for having that, both internally, but just my taste buds where I was like, I cannot have this. Like it just hit like such a, like it was too strong. It was like, I don't know how to explain it, but like it was good at the time, but like the more you indulged, it felt like you just overindulged right then and there, and you don't want this ever again. I was like, no thanks, I can't have this anymore. And my body paid for it because I had, like, my stomach was destroyed for, like, a couple days from it. I was, like, clearing out. I couldn't get into floats. I tried, I had, like, one root beer float once, and I got really sick, but I think it was because I had something prior to when I drank that, and it finally came just all full circle. I think I just got real sick. And then another time I tried to drink it, and I just couldn't enjoy the taste. But I also don't drink a lot of, like, sodas and things anymore, and again, all that stuff doesn't really get me crazy. Well, it's 8 o'clock, but I don't want to go mining again. So we're just going to go to sleep early. Who cares? All right, keep having to respond to things. It's the Dairy Queen places. I don't think I had too many of those. Like, I was never that big into ice cream. The big thing, ice cream wise, that I got addicted to was there was a cookies and cream brand of ice cream that I really liked out of the pint stuff that I would always love. But there was it was when they first introduced those Snicker bars ice cream. And for some reason, I just couldn't stop with those for a while. And then eventually, got older, really can't keep eating that crap. Things like that. But I remember being like obsessed with them. Move main character. What are these? Oh. Oh, God. Yeah, I'll just stick to what I know. All right, so I gotta talk to Ellie today, the 23rd. I didn't get into blizzards all too much, but again, like I said, it was like the only thing milkshakey / ice cream thing or whatever. You walk out that door. I don't know if they can. I know the horse can. The horse will just leave. All right, sorry. I don't mean to keep having to stop what I'm doing. And it's contamination. It was seasonal white chocolate almond. It does sound nice. Hate when that happens. You find a flavor you like and then it was gone. I think that was kind of why I got really obsessed with the Snickers thing. I thought it was going to be one of those, like, temporary, like, oh, they're just doing this limited time, then it's done. You'll never see it again. Like, it's probably not going to get that popular, but then they're still around, and I was like, well, shit. But I always hate that. It's always the one topic we always talk about. It sucks when you find something you like, and then they discontinue it. No horse. You leave. Bum, 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 bum. Sorry, I'm struggling here. Yeah, the Hot Pockets, you can't find them. And it's like, if you had the money and things like that, you might be able to, like, order them. But some of those things are hard to be able to order, especially when they're frozen things, because clearly it's not going to come back proper. Or you might not be able to. There's certain foods you can order, and then there's things like that where I just, like, you can't. I don't know if this brand, I don't remember what the brand's called, but they make, it's really unhealthy, I'm going to say right now. But if you're eating out of the freezer, it's kind of tough to be being picky about healthy. But there's this type of, like, brand, and I don't remember what it is off the top of my head. But they have, like, a stromboli thing or whatever. It looks like a, you know, like a calzone type deal. It pretty much is like a Hot Pocket, but to me tastes so, like, so much better. But it's so unhealthy. Though, because it's like literally one of those is like 90 to 110% of your daily value of saturated fat. And I was like, no wonder this tastes good. This thing's fucking awful for you. But I was like, these are really good, but horrible. So if you're going to eat one, that's all you're eating. And it's not filling enough to just eat one. But I guess for me, it's like, if I'm going to eat one, I'm going to have, like, salad and other shit with it so that I can, like, get full. But it is brutal. But I was like, this is not bad for something from the freezer. If I worked out and did more, this would not be so bad. But I don't do anything enough, so it's terrible for me. Yeah, they're not Stouffer brand, but they're like this random brand that I don't... all I know out of it is I think their picture is like... It has like a really fancy, or not fancy, but it's like a big old mustache on it. Bow, bow, bow. But all I know is it had like a mustache thing, and it's supposed to be like kind of like a play of it being like an Italian thing, but I don't think it really is. It's just some brand that leaning into the thing. But I was like, this isn't bad. I was worried it was going to be small. Like, again, I don't really want to eat it because it's so unhealthy, but I was just like, fine, I need something to break up the usual dinners. We'll just make it. And I was worried it'd be too small. So I was like, I'll make like some rice or something with it. And then I got them and I was like, these are actually pretty hefty because it's a lot of breading too. That's the big filler. But, and then of course, a lot of that fat that's in it is because of the mixture, because it has cheese and pepperoni. I was like, if it didn't have pepperoni, I'd really like it. Pepperoni kind of tears me up. I'm not a big pepperoni guy unless it's like the turkey pepperoni. Oh, everyone went to bed outside. I was like, all the lights turned off. Everybody went to sleep. Means it's like the perfect time for me to go get food and bother everyone who's trying to sleep. When is the earliest Ellie's going to be available? I got to talk to her for the thing. This might be my last day. I know we have something to do tomorrow, but we'll save it for then. I might have to wrap this up because, one, I'm getting hungry, but two, it's already midnight. We've been streaming for about 7 hours. For YouTube, it'll be a 3-hour stream. Oh, good. This is open right now. Perfect. Hi. Why don't you come to my house tomorrow for the Star Night Festival? I'll be waiting for you with my grandma and stew. Well, you had me until you said the last parts. Why don't you come to my house tomorrow for the festival? All right. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I don't know. I gotta be that cool, am I, will I, won't I kind of guy, you know? I can't just say yes. Gotta keep her guessing. It'll be the last day for the stream. I don't know what we're gonna do if we're streaming tomorrow. I cannot guarantee a stream tomorrow, only because I don't know what I want to do yet, and I might just be taking care of YouTube stuff because I got a lot I need to upload. I have a lot that I need to schedule. Well, this will be last day, but I will write that part down in my notes so that I remember that I got to go there just in case I'm playing just a little bit before you show up and I forget. Fish. I like the idea that I'm going to save fish into my fridge, and then if I wanted to, I could just throw this into the pond. If I wanted to afterwards, like, oh, look, guys, here you go. Leaving them in my fridge just to throw in a pond or sell. Or as a gift if someone wants fish. Or food if we cook fish. Yeah, I can't guarantee what we're going to do tomorrow. We might, because here's the issue with my brain. I may want to play something random tomorrow. But then as I play something random, I'll be upset that I don't make some progress in like Yakuza or Persona or something, so I'll be sad. And it's like, well, you could split the two. But my head is also like, maybe I just want to not do anything serious tomorrow. But then I might also not stream at all because I might just want to take it easy. So I don't know yet. It really just depends on how I feel when I wake up. We'll see what I feel like doing. We might just play some random shit that people might not like, or they might enjoy, or they might not care for, or who knows, but I don't know. But we'll play something. But if not, we might play more Yakuza. We might play Persona, because I got to make some progress in these games. Meat. And then Tuesday, 11. Well, what is it? 11 a.m. is when Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 unlocks Eastern. If you do watch it before I get to start playing it, I do appreciate if you do not spoil anything, of course, and let me make terrible decisions. Because I think it unlocks at 11 p.m. or a.m. Tuesday. So if that is the case, and I did read that right, then that is what we're going to be playing around our usual time Tuesday. So between 4 and 6 p.m. Eastern. But if for some reason I read that wrong, and it doesn't unlock for some reason, because sometimes game releases have confused me when they're game times. When I read them, I'm apparently wrong all the time. We'll play something else. But for the most part, it should be unlocked on Tuesday for Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I'll make sure my game's all loaded and ready to go. And then we will have fun with it. Would be nice. I understand why they don't want to, because this game, they try to make sure it doesn't have like any violence in these games. Like at all. But it would be nice. It would be kind of fucked if you just like bought a machine and then every time you had chicken, you just, it doesn't look violent at all. You just stick the chicken into a machine and out comes like a raw chicken and everyone just thinks, haha, it just produces it. The chicken's fine. Just like try to make the kid trick the kid into thinking this is very okay. It's perfectly fine. It's not killing it. It's just making it into this raw chicken. Look, chicken turned into food. At this point, we would have to see them in Story of Season games because Harvest Moon is continuing to make such weird decisions in their games. They slightly get a little bit better looking and playing, but then they do a lot of scummy things in the background. I guess Rune Factory is your best bet for farming and getting hunting done, even though it's not quite hunting. You're just beating the shit out of them for parts. Again, I think I would like Rune Factory a lot more if there wasn't so many materials with so many different levels that have so many different things. It's just a little much for my brain. But I still like the game. Luckily, so far from the bits that we've played of 3, they're nice enough to let me just build up cash from farming and then buy decent stuff. And then the upgrading isn't too complicated to make it a little bit better. So I'm having a better time with it. So hopefully I can keep making progress. All right. Let's wrap it up for today. Let's be done for today. A good amount of 3 hours of Harvest Moon YouTube stream. I am going to wrap it up there. I'm going to turn off the stream for that and wrap it up over here at Twitch. So appreciate you guys watching. Whenever I put this up, this might also be like unlisted for a little bit and then put back up after I get the last Harvest Moon one up. So I have to just wait a little bit on that. But it'll be okay. But until then, YouTube,